What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Why black woman bashing works? Simple. Because the women that they're talking to listen and respond to bashing. The women that they're talking to, most of them are not really women, but the females that they're talking to, that's the only language they can understand. Same as vice versa. Um, Because think about it, like some guys have conversations with women, and they like, look, let's talk. Like a man has a conversation with a woman, and they can argue with a woman or debate with a woman, which I don't think is a good idea. But because I already stated in the blog before, I think men have a need to make sense and women don't. They get their feelings involved and make it something else. Now, using that as an analogy is this: if you get your emotions involved in every argument, in every debate, in every talk, what's going to happen is you're only going to listen when your emotions involved. So guess what? Emotions are involved. So this is what's going to happen. You're not going to listen to me, and you're not going to remember anything I say unless I touch your feelings. So if I'm being a simple man giant, or that's what some people are. If I'm complimenting you, sometimes you got to compliment a person before you hit them with the hammer. Or if I'm just straight up cussing you out, you're gonna remember that because either what you're hearing is happy and it makes your happy emotions kick in and you want to remember that, or you know I suckered you into the happy emotion so I can hit you with the hammer, or I just flat out disrespected you because I knew you could remember the feeling and remember what was said. Not necessarily me, but I've seen it, been there, been in arguments with people and had it happen, then done it. It works. You don't want to be in that energy all the time because it's really draining, trifling, and here's one thing that guys just never say. A real woman can exhibit self-control, and if you can't check your emotions at any time, then you're not a woman. You know, just because you have emotions, don't mean that they run you. That's, I guess, one of the big differences between men and women, because a lot of times we all have emotions, but you don't let them run. Men are not supposed to let your emotions run you. I'm mad. Okay, if I'm mad, I feel like breaking somebody's neck. That don't mean I'm gonna go out and do it, because I can't say, oh, I broke somebody's neck. Cool. I was just mad that day, and my emotions got the best of me, and I was just, oh, I'm sorry. No, it's too late. You already did it. You got to pay a consequence for that. So the same thing applies. If you tell her, and I'm gonna use this as an example. You talk to a woman, you say, hey, don't go over there. It's dangerous. In that tone, some women might not, some chicks might not pay attention to you. So then you go, look, you beautiful queen. I love you so much. You're the best thing ever. I would not like you. Please not go over there because it will ruin your safety, and I couldn't bear that. And then be like, oh, he loves me so much, I'm not gonna go over there. Instead of just listening and just not going. Or you can say, look, you know, I love you so too much for you to put yourself in that position. So don't do nothing stupid and get yourself killed because you want to walk across the street. So you suck on me and say I love you. Or you can say, look, you dumb bitch, don't take your stupid ass across the street. Now, either way, they gonna listen because you touched the heartstring. But the first time I said just don't go across the street, it's dangerous. Didn't hear you, just like a kid. You know what I'm saying? Kid, you tell a kid to do something, don't do that. Don't touch the fire, it's hot. Well, why not? Because it'll burn you. Well, what's it gonna burn? Whatever you touch. If it's your hand, it's gonna burn. Okay. And then they'll touch the fire and they start screaming. Then you band them up, then you slap the shit out of them. What you hit me for? Didn't I tell you don't touch the fire? Are you stupid? I just wanted to see for myself. I just wanted to see. Well, now you saw. Shouldn't have cried about it. So it's one of them situations. I'm not saying it's the best way to go, but you gotta be real. It's effective. And it being effective is really on the women because if women bash men, men respond the same ways. So the bashing is effective in getting people to listen. Depends on who's listening is the question. But some people just want to get emotional and riled up because they want to argue about something. Or do you actually want to make a point? If you don't want to make a point, what are you talking about? If you don't want to have a solution, what are you talking about? But that's it, man. I got stuff to do, man. I got off early. Excuse me. Uh oh. Peace.